Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. So you can see the result of this week. Market was wiser than any of us because we twice have changed our trading context due to really tricky action on the euro currency, and twice market reversed it in the opposite direction. So mostly, as we talked about it in our videos for the week, this was happened due the moment that actually market is driving by factors that you can't get from the analysis. You can't forecast it by thinking about the sentiment changing, some statistics, by technical analysis. You can't foresee these moments because you need to be the prophet to foresee these changes in fast changes in the political events that we have and other stuff. So, but anyway, as you can see, as a result of this week, we've got the breakout of the triangle on a daily chart. Daily trend has turned bearish. And on a weekly chart, we've got another bearish grabber. So now we have the 3 in a row. And that led us to think about the downward continuation. Currently, it's difficult to say how deep this action will be. The market has the targets as above the 112 lows, as below. Which one will be hit and where market will stop, currently difficult to say. But on the daily chart, we could talk about the two possible patterns. This will be either regardless equal to Y, or as you can see, it could become the butterfly. On the dollar index, the action stands a bit stronger and faster because market on recent action, so take a look at the daily dollar index. As you can see, market here was already taken out of these tops and tending higher. And here, the ABCD target stands closer to the butterfly, so they most coincide. On the euro currency, we have a bit different picture, so they stand rather far from each other, and market hasn't shown yet the new lows. So this is the difference. Making the fundamental analysis right now is very difficult because, as you will see now from our report, actually the sentiment stands flat. And investors do not take any direction, so we do not see increasing of any positions. Mostly market stands flat. But we think that market will stand under some technical factors that will push on the euro. First of all, this is long holidays. Taking into consideration some political instability in Germany, the unrest in France that's spreading over the European Union, this could trigger the risk aversion. Besides, I think that any Fed statement will be more hawkish compared to European Central Bank statement. And these factors probably will trigger some more demand to the safe haven assets in dollar, Swiss franc, and Japanese yen. That makes me think that till the end of the year, euro will stand under the pressure. It doesn't mean that the drop will be significant, but that will let market to hit some targets, some downside targets. That's our view on the year. So here, as you can see, the 1230 is the ABCD target. So we think that currently we have the bearish context on the market, and we need to see for downside targets. On the 4-hour time frame chart, what we have? Butterflies, minor butterfly stands here, breakout of this trend support has happened. This is lower bottom of the triangle. Market is forming the ABCD pattern. OP has not been reached in 1256. 127 target of the butterfly stands 1219. So very close to this daily AB equals CD target. Since OP has not been reached for a few pips here, it's very probable that market will gravitate to it. So it makes relatively safe any attempt to take the short position. At the same time, take a look here, we have the bullish engulfing. And it suggests that the kind of the ABCD retracement should be formed on the hourly chart. Very good approximation for a possible target of this retracement stance is the trend line. So some kind of the ABCD action to retest the trend line somewhere around 1330, 1340 area. This will be good moment for thinking about the taking the short position. Having on the back this very fast sell-off here and here makes it relatively safe, trying to take the short position. On the hourly chart, we have approximately the same picture, but of a smaller kind from this part of the chart. Take a look. Also, we have here the butterfly. Here, the moment why market stopped in downward action, it has completed minor ABC XOP target. And take a look, 117 extension of this butterfly has been hit. So market's ready for pullback. Here, as I said, this could become some kind of the ABCD action. On the hourly chart, we have good confidence resistance in 1335, 1345 that mostly agrees with the trend line on the 4-hour time frame chart. So this will be the primary area to think about taking the short position. And here as well, we have some uncompleted target where market will gravitate to. First of all, this is ABC top. Here was the OP reaction. You probably remember we talked about it. We're trying to go short here. Now it's XOP. And XOP has not been hit also for a few pips. It coincides mostly with the OP target on the 4-hour time frame chart here, 1256. And here is 1251, almost in the same area. And also this will be 1618 extension of the butterfly. So we could say nearest target that we have is 1250. Position could be opened somewhere from this confidence, around 1335. So not bad potential for a possible trade, but that could become only the beginning. We do not know what will happen within this last 2 weeks till the end of the year. How strong the risk reversion will be. Taking into consideration the situation on the dollar index, it could be some further downward action, because don't forget that we have the major OP in 1230, and 1230 in turn stands very close to the previous lows around 112. So that could become, as I said, just the beginning of the longer term action, because our major support stands at 1185. This is weekly 618 support. So, but we will move step by step, starting with the nearest targets, and then we will see what will happen. Make the decision on whether to keep position or close it. So that's our trading plan for a coming week. Let's see what surprise we get from the EUR this time.